You gonna sit there and lie to her face, trying to be a good friend, cause you want to tell her what she want to hear? You a piece of man, for real.
No,
Okay, we
are not. No. Okay, first
You don't
off,
have a
why do
choice
you have
but
the
to call
respect
her fat.
to come in here.
Disrespect.
Oh. Why do you have the disrespect to come in here and start talking crap about us when you're the one that doesn't even have their camera on?
Why do you have a California shirt on and you look like you like the California state?
Because she went to California.
And ain't lose. It's crazy.
She doesn't need to.
Why do you think that?
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she don't need to lose any?
Why do what? Why do I?
What
hold on. Let me get this straight. Why do I think?
Yeah. Why do you think that? Why?
Because she doesn't.
Well, why do you think I need to?
Because I have eyeballs and I'm not blind. That has glasses on. She don't have 20/20 like me. I got 20/20 vision. That probably sees 3 of you. And you probably look skinny between her goggles that she got on her face. But me, a regular person that cares.
Mine was good. How was yours? How was yours?
About you? Yo, hit the gym, man. No cap. You're not in your final form yet. This is not it for you. You need to get to the. What if you don't what?
What if I don't want to?
Then my 600-pound life it is. That's it. I mean, that's up to you.
What?
It's a TV show.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I know she knows the show. You see how she knows the show? Because can relate the, and she relates the. What did you eat today?
See, you just called her.
I did. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call her. Yo, person. What did you eat today?
A pickle?
Hold on. So you telling me you ate a pickle today?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying.
It's probably good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You ate that's all you ate today. It's 9 p.m. You didn't eat nothing but a pickle today?
Nope.
Disclaimer, anything said or done in this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh man, replace that with a chicken bone. How you doing?
I'm allergic to chickens. It's not funny, bro.
You lying to me, you allergic to chicken, you watermelon smuggling. Say what?
Like my neck will start itching and I'll have a allergic reaction if I eat any chicken.
And you're
Yes.
wow,
It's
do it.
too.
No, do it though. I'ma holla at you. Yo, what's good, my boy?
What's good, nigga?
Good, Jason. What you doing on here, man? I can see it in your eyes. You seen something?
I'm watching the streams.
You watching my stream?
Yeah, bro. Man, this bitch right now.
You got some money?
Nah, nigga, I ain't got shit.
Yeah, you f***ed up. I ain't gonna lie. Don't watch my streams no more, bro. You revolt.
I've been watching this kick.
Yeah, nah, I don't even care how long you been supporting,
I
though,
know
bro.
I know you don't. Bitch.
Yeah, like, yo, where your money at, though, bro? You ain't got no money and you watching me? You been revoked. Hello? Oh, y'all pretty. How y'all doing?
How you doing? The Godfather is.
Man, if God told me to build a girl, I would have built her in the blue. Minus the gap. In the house.
Keep the gap. Keep the gap.
And we gotta break that. Hi. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You have wonderful teeth. So honestly.
Thank you. I take pride in these.
You do. Wait, those are beautiful.
Thank you.
How old are you, Chelsea?
I'm 29. How are you?
Wait, you look no day older than 21.
You know what? I'm gonna take that. Thank you.
You should take it, and you should take my with it, baby, because I to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? That's the greatest compliment I've had in a long time.
Well, guess what, baby? I'm here to make your day
What?
better. and make
That's
your
right.
foot wetter.
Wow.
Yes, baby.
Wow.
I'm like a little
I don't
lion.
think that's possible.
Are you think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think
I'll
that's
squeeze the
impossible.
light to your face, turn your head into a airhead, and you. Yeah,
And you're
I like to
squeezing
have.
me like a lemon.
Oh yeah, I'll squeeze you like a lemon, get all the drips right. I'm good. How y'all doing?
We doing good.
Oh my
dog.
god, you like boys too?
Yeah, nah, I'm saying like how y'all doing, like.
VC
so fast,
Hold up, this is not who I think it is.
Yeah, you know me, bro.
Bro, this is not who I think it
This
is.
should be having
dog.
to choke. This shit.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
this
my-
right
my
here?
camera not
Yeah,
on?
this Stacks. Who this to you though?
This is not Stacks.
I'm a
Yeah.
friend of I'm a friend of
Nah, just chill, just chill. Hold on. Let me ask you this though, bro. Who this to you right here? Who this?
Yeah, this my little. You know what I
It
mean?
better not be your girlfriend, bro, cause I know you gay, so it's like that ain't your girl, like.
Nah, you're right. I'm gay as boy. What you trying to do?
I ain't trying to do. I'm talking about what's up with her though, right there.
Where my
Yo, can I see
camera
your
at?
outfit with the pink on? Can I see your outfit? You can't act like that with that wig all stiff like that. You can't act
There
like
we
that
go.
for real. That joint
There
stiff
we
as
go.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And you look like CC a little bit. I just want to see the outfit though. I just want to see if you got that. You feel me?
I'm gonna find out who you is. I'm gonna expose your ass for real, bro.
You gonna expose me? Hey, roll that weed and let her hit it.
I'm gonna reveal your ass.
Hey, yo, let her hit the weed, bro, cause she ain't acting right.
You think you big Brooklyn? I'm really big Brooklyn.
You big Brooklyn?
You trying to roast me?
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to roast you.
You come fix it for me though, cause I need some hands in the back.
You know it's
to help
crazy.
me.
Ask him. I got bread. Like I really cash app you on some.
You lying?
Ask him.
Hey, follow me on Instagram. I guarantee you, I got more money than you ever seen.
Hold on. My boy. I don't do dudes, Goofy. I don't do dudes.
Oh, what was going on?
I heard about to pop out.
I seen your track record. You do dudes. Don't play no games.
Nah,
now.
I just be trolling, bro.
Don't play no games now.
Nah, hold on.
I seen your
Yo,
track
bro, I
record.
ain't gonna lie, bro. You aggressive. You an aggressive gay. You aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you trying to force it on it. Hey, just chill, Tom.
You
Trying
know
to
what I'm on. You know what I'm
Nah,
on.
but hold on, bro. You real aggressive, though, bro. Just chill, nigga. I'm trying to talk to the bro.
I've been drinking. My
Chill,
bad.
I can tell. But what's up with him right there? I mean, her right there.
She, I don't know. I'll let her.
It's 10:01.
Keep it real. All right, look, I'm gonna ask you. Look.
He probably recording us, bro.
No, I'm not recording. Hey, yo, look, keep it real. All right, look, hold on. Gay dude, I'm gonna ask you. Her, keep it funky.
Keep it funky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a break with you, bro. That's
Man, I don't want that nasty. Then, yeah, nah, I don't want that. Don't worry. Yo, Teddy.
This nigga's funny as hell, man.
Yo, Teddy. You on some Iron Mouse? Hi.
I don't know. Hi.
What's your name?
Teddy.
How old are you, Teddy?
20.
What year were you born?
2003.
When you turned 23.
23?
When you turned 21.
December 8th.
You got your license?
Yeah,
So drive to my house so you can suck this.
I'm good.
You what?
I'm good. I'm good on that.
You lucky I ain't invent this virtual reality where I could stick my hand through the screen and choke your character and the shit out of her. You lucky I ain't invent that shit yet. When I do though, best believe I'm gonna catch you and I'm gonna do something to you. Be easy out here. Like, why I can't answer that question? Like, is that a bad question? I don't understand. Why I can't never get an answer? What the f wrong with your teeth? Damn, how you doing? CC. Oh my God, CC, you pretty as. How you doing?
How you doing?
Thank you.
I don't really talk to little pretty girls on here like that. No, you ain't gotta skip me. I like to have conversation. I want to get to know who you is for real.
I'm a trainer.
You a what? What are you? Nah, bro, run that back and put and say it in my left ear. That's my good ear. You said what?
What you say?
Where you at, gang? Where is that?
It's going like.
Damn, you make it want to rethink a lot of. Wait, hold on. Is gay for you?
Mm-mm.
For real?
You think I look like a girl?
Nah, I thought you was a.
I don't know.
I should have known by them non-existent titties you got.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big butt.
I don't know. You want to see?
Yeah. I just want to see if I'm curious. Huh? I want to see if I'm curious, George.
Yo.
You can see another time.
You got Instagram? Because I'm DL and I don't want my friends to know I'm gay, so I'm going to hit your local alt account. You laughing, I'm dead serious. Oh, May? I'm from New York, Brooklyn.
Oh, May?
Okay. Brooklyn.
No, you're not.
Oh, is you trying to give me an Instagram or not?
I can see you, but where you from?
I just told you I'm from Brooklyn, bro. Flatbush. Look, you thought you had one. Hell no, you ain't getting no straight.
You look my nails?
Let me see.
This nigga's funny.
Nah, they cool. Yo, you should save money up, though. Like, you should save your money.
Why you say that?
Because it ain't no point in trying to look cute now in your life because you ain't hit your glow up yet. So just save every dollar that you get right now and invest in some veneers so you can get your teeth right. Because, see, you already sticking your nails to your... See? That's a crazy gap, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
She could fit a goddamn...
She could fit... Man, you could park a car through that, bro.
You can fit a goddamn...
Sansa could pop out because I want to punch him in his mouth. You get what I'm saying? I do weird shit and I don't even do it like... I don't even do it like for my own personal gain. I do it because I want to catch Chris Hansen or that Skeet or that other Skibidi. I'm going to punch the shit out them, bro. I'm going to show them they don't have no aura. When you pull up in my aura circle, you lose aura. You feel what I'm saying? Wait.
What you watching?
Yo, Lily.
You did not just call me a...
Run your head into them drums back there and slap the shit out you. Fuck is you talking?
No, you won't. You won't touch me.
ACDC. Hello? Oh, you little.
See, it's nah. It's you, bro. You're always on some hot shit. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
I'm not. I know what you're doing, you little. Wow, you know what's crazy? I caught you off stream one time.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, amigo. This nigga got me in a chokehold, no diddy. Something funny as hell. I saw the shit on Instagram like 2 days ago. That nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching this nigga since. Nigga been having me crying.
No. Oh, yeah, no, I did. No, I'm gonna say what you did. You were Samantha from New Township. Yes, you were. No. You fucking. No. You fucking.
Not Vitality. You're not Vitality.
That's what you do on Mortal Kombat when you're killing them. It's Vitality. You saying Fatality, nigga. No, that's what you do on Mortal Kombat before you finish a guy off. No.
Hit the like button, y'all.
And I'm not the other that's texting kids.
I don't even think you all the way. You half. You ain't no fool, nigga.
Yes, I am, bro. Yes, I am.
Nah, ain't no got that sexy ass there. You luscious ass. Pretty as should have came to one of Diddy parties. Diddy would have had his in your ass. That's what Diddy would have did to your little pretty ass. You were too pretty. Don't ever go to jail. No.
He like it till he blushes.
Don't go to jail.
He blushing.
Don't go to jail. Don't. Do
He blushing.
everything.
He blushing.
Yo, Renee.
Hold on.
Hello, do you speak English? Hola, español. This is movement de aquí, mama guevazo. You rat face like a chipmunk. Get out my face, bro, for real. I'm tired of looking at you. And your teeth buck. You been sucking on that thumb. Yeah, I know what you wanted for Christmas. Your 2 front teeth. Them huge. Why you look like you smell like tilapia?
Fishy ass.
Man, get up out my face, gang. I don't even want to look at no gerbil face, fish face.
You ain't said that mafia shit. Y'all I'ma send it. You said see his GTA shit. I don't see it. I don't see no link. Just write the name of it.
Why go on and smoke that good ganja?
Business class. It's the second name.
Yo.
The second name.
Yo.
Why go on?
Yo, where you going? Come over here. Come over here.
Yo, Wagwan, I'm just here to see my girlfriend, man. I'm here to see my little girlfriend. Wagwan, man. Yo, Batty Fish, let me go, man. The ass clad, the bomber clad, let me go. Me not do nothing. I come here to see my girl.
I just need you to put at least some uniform and shit. Are you attending school?
Hey, what floor is the bitch?
Go suck your mother. Yeah, you b boy, you Batty Fish. You like in your ass. You want someone to one pan your man. You know, grow up like me. We had nothing but goat to eat. Goat. We eat nothing but goat.
Shelby.
Is this? My bad, I late the class, man. I got the good ganja, smoking the good weed.
I still don't see it.
Hey, man. Smoking the good weed.
Miss Parker, what the f are you doing? Get this dude out of here.
Can you get my applause, bro? Like,
he's smoking weed in the class.
Hey, man.
Was kind of
I didn't go to high school, man. I went to school high. I'm a real bad man.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Bring it to my office. Nah, bring him to my office.
I just come here to smoke a good weed.
Yo, why you smoking in class?
Man, I like to get high, man. Get high scores. Yeah, when you get high, you get a higher GPA, my friend. I'm a real bad man. My name's Bernie. I don't want to get in trouble, man. I just come here to smoke a good weed. This is my girl. Her name's Sarah. I really appreciate her. I love her so much. I don't know y'all are rooting for us tonight. How you doing? Hey, y'all, what happened? Oh, man. I was just trying to have conversation. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, my God, you look like Tfue. You look like Tfue. Do you know Tfue, the Fortnite guy? That's my favorite streamer.
Thing?
No, well, it's not a compliment. Tfue Turner. You see what I'm saying? How y'all albino?
Bro, if somebody else asked that.
What, y'all live for real?
No. I'm albino.
Wait, hold on. I like you, and I like you with the little tattoo on your arm. I don't know why I like you. Like, sometimes in my life, I like the weird looking. What happened? I was keeping it too real.
That's what a rose is.
Yo, Nay.
That's
Oh, yes. Oh, I want to ride it like a cowgirl. Oh, I want to ride it like a cowgirl. Hey, look, hold on. Hold on. We doing the TikTok live. Look, I sent y'all glizzies. I sent both of y'all glizzies. Go ahead. Go.
I don't like glizzies.
No. I sent you glizzies.
Who the f*** is you talking to?
I'm talking here, black. I sent you glizzies. Now suck that. Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering if you wanted to have a conversation with me. Because most people on here, they skip me and then they be mean to me and I feel some type of way about it.
It's okay.
Can you talk to me?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, well, we can start with your double chin. Why do you have two chins, Peter Griffin face? I'm finna bake your I'm finna bake your dead homies. You thought a nigga was finna send for your I'm finna bake your on the guys. You talking about, nigga? How you doing, Alicia?
The entire life of. You said this, I watched it on another page before? I mean, I watched something off their page before? Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Full document.
A lot has been said about one, if...
Now, what did I watch off this page before? What I watched off this page? Fox Tripper Swedish. What was the name of that show I watched already? Tell me the name of the show I watched already so I could see if it got monetized or went straight through. Tell me the name of the show. I remember doing something on this page. The Fox Gang in Swedish. Alright, let me see. Popular.
September 27th.
Popular. Let me see. Let's make sure they ain't got no copyright strike though. Let's make sure this went straight through. If it went straight through, I'll watch it. Let me see. Insurance affected. Okay, perfect. Alright, we can watch it. Perfect.
If not the biggest criminal.
Hi.
How old you is?
Yes.
23.
No,
Younger?
I'm 19.
Oh, you got 2004 right there. Damn, I should have guessed that.
Exactly.
Did you stream?
No, I'm not a streamer.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I just want to hear it because, like, when I hear UK girls say, they be like, ooh, Date, Date, Date. I want to hear how y'all say daddy.
You into that?
Yeah.
You into that?
Daddy.
Wait, you say it like an American. Where you from?
I'm from Sweden.
From Sweden?
Oh, I ain't never had Swedish before in my life. I had Swedish fish. I had that. But I ain't had no Swedish.
And it's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good your Swedish is?
Mine?
Yeah.
10.
Abby. That's all you had to say. Oh, you ain't never had you ever had an American?
No.
Nah, it tastes like ballpark hot dogs. I swear to God, I'm about to get you right. I'm gonna text you.
Can I see it though?
You want to see the me?
Not you.
Oh, me? Yeah. I got nervous. I didn't know what to do. I got out of there. I didn't know. I got nervous. I didn't know what to do.
Tweaking on his head.
Shout out all 50,000 of the viewers in the stream today, man. Y'all been going crazy, bro. Oh, ain't see right there. Kimura, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
How old you is?
18.
You 18 for real?
This is a young ass right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, you got a big butt. What you eating? Pickles?
Banana peppers.
You eat banana peppers and shit. I know that twangy. That got a little spice to it. You know that hot shit gets sexy. Where your eyeballs?
It don't.
No, where your eyeballs? Let me see your eyes. Oh,
I'm Asian. You can't see it.
I want to see what type of color eyes you had and all that.
Brown.
Brown. What's your name?
Mm-hmm.
Your name Kimura?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. My name Rajan. Rajan Stooley with the Toolie. And I make a movie how you wet like a jacuzzi. You see what I'm saying, though? That's different. That's hard. Keep real. That was hard. Keep real. Hello? What happened?
Hello?
Hello?
Where you going? You lagging? You on Android? Oh, man, bro. I thought I had the Riz, bro, but not that turkey. Yo, Ava.
What?
What's good, Ava? How you doing? Hello?
Of the Netherlands. For years, he
Otis. The entire life.
has been in the headlines,
Right
but
on.
we never really heard his side of the
Right
story.
on.
What you are about to watch will entail every single detail of his story, from the violent crimes he is accused of, to his drug smuggling organization and his most important associates, including his 22-year-old son. Oh, and don't forget his plans to escape from the Netherlands' most strict and secured prison. Ever wondered what goes through the mind of whom the media dubbed to be the most vicious criminal in the Netherlands? Well, you might be in for a surprise. What he's had to say about all these accusations towards him?
Denkingen. Vooralsnog heb ik nog niks te melden. Niks te melden. Oké.
This is the story about Ridwan Taghi. My last video about Ridwan Taghi has already been more than 10 months ago. It was actually the 4th video I ever uploaded on this channel. It's a topic that has held Dutch as well as international media busy for years, and it's still not finished. I really wanted to wait a significant time before covering him again, so that there was plenty of new information to talk about, and I can tell you, there definitely is. For those of you who are unfamiliar, who is Ridwan Taghi? Ridwan Taghi was born in Morocco in 1977 and moved to the Netherlands with his family in 1980. At around the age of 14, he joined a street gang called the Bad Boys, or just Bad, which mainly engaged in petty crimes as well as street races. Despite being a good student, he dropped out of school at 17 to focus on hash smuggling. He is then allowed to operate part of the hashish lines from Morocco to Spain, once set up by his grandfather, and goes on to expand them. Sometime later, instead of using the lines to smuggle hash, Ridwan used them to smuggle coke, which was way more lucrative. At a rapid pace, he managed to work his way up and had gotten so wealthy that he became one of the new leaders in the Dutch underworld. For a long time, Ridwan was fairly unknown to Dutch police. There are several explanations for this, but the most important one is that he had himself deregistered from the Municipal Personal Records database in 2009, a trick criminals often use to stay under the radar. If police arrested Ridwan a day before the 27th of June 2015, they would have absolutely no idea who they were dealing with. In their systems, they would have come across 2 traffic fines, one for speeding in 2010 and one for talking on the phone behind the wheel in 2012. A deeper dive into his documentation had revealed some old convictions for burglary and weapons possession from his childhood Bad Boys years, but that would be about it. It wasn't until exactly the 27th of June 2015 that Ridwan's name popped up in a police file. A man named Ebrahim Buzu started talking to the police and wanted to file a police report against this man called Ridwan Taghi. Ebrahim was a criminal who said that Ridwan had it out for him and wanted him gone. He went on to tell that Ridwan sold over 1,000 kilos of coke per month and had people taken out if he wanted to. He even stated that
Oh yeah, big rat. Big rat.
Ridwan Taghi was some kind of maniac on drugs. Keep this detail in mind. Police had a hard time comprehending what he said, as they had absolutely no clue who Ridwan was at the time. They even wrote his name wrong, writing Redwan with an E instead of an I. Then, just a month later, the name Ridwan Taghi turned up in an investigation that followed a major weapons discovery in Nieuwegein. This led to several arrests, of which some men belonged to the Bad Boys when they were younger. But still, the name did not ring immediate bells. Little did they know is that he would go on to become the country's most wanted man and turn the entire country upside down with his violence. Over the course of the years, Ridwan would constantly clash with rivals, who he then had taken out or made an attempt to do so. However, this ruthlessness wasn't only aimed at rivals. He would also order people to be eliminated if they did as little as talking bad about him. Fellow criminals, snitches, lawyers, news reporters, and innocent people all fell victim to his violence. No.
Yeah, that's a real one. Like I said, he was killing the news reporters. Write the wrong story about me if you want. Yeah, no fake narratives put out about him. This nigga doing a documentary better chill out.
no one was safe.
Nigga doing the doc, better chill. Kill
On the
niggas for
12th of
less.
January 2017, a hit ordered by Ridwan failed miserably.
He killed niggas for less. Nigga shooting his documentary better chill the fuck out.
As the wrong man was taken out. In retrospect, we can say that this incident marked the beginning of the end for him. After this incident, a member of his organization, Nabil B, who orchestrated some hits for Ridwan, decided to talk to the police and became a key witness against Ridwan and his organization. This did not mean that the hits stopped there. In March 2018, the brother of key witness Nabil B is taken out, allegedly per the orders of Ridwan as revenge for him becoming a key witness and snitching on Ridwan.
Pack him up.
As if that was not enough, in September 2019, Nabil B's lawyer, Derek Viersom, was taken out as well. Everyone who was against Ridwan would be eliminated. Even though evidence was piling up, Dutch law enforcement had yet to find and arrest Ridwan. A hunt ensued for the man that remained under the radar for a long time, but had now become the most wanted man of the Netherlands. It was speculated that he was either in Suriname, enjoyed protection in Iran, Costa Rica, Colombia, or Dubai. No one knew for sure. In an attempt to increase the pressure on Ridwan, Dutch police decided to share a picture of him with the public. By now, it's one of the most well-known pictures of him. It's the picture of him blowing a kiss. Not the typical image you have in mind of a vicious criminal, right? However, the story behind this picture is quite intriguing and shows a different side to this notorious criminal. The image was retrieved from the intercepted PGP messages sent in April 2016, according to investigating authorities. Ridwan is having a conversation with his eldest son, Faisal, who is 15 years old at the time. Faisal says, "I'm going to go go-karting this afternoon, Dad." "Go enjoy yourself," his father sends back. "Thank you. Send a selfie, Daddy. Haha," writes his son. As a response, Tahi sent the now iconic picture. 2 hours later, Faisal sent a picture of the scoreboard. It shows that Faiz won. "Look who came in first place," Faisal wrote to his father. "May God reward you," Ridwan replied. "Thank you, Daddy, love you." It's a conversation that could be between any father and son that love each other dearly. However, in this case, the father was the country's most wanted man, and the 15-year-old didn't have a clue which trajectory his life would take because of his father's decisions. At that point in time, Ridwan was already on the run for a while. He'd not spent time with his family for a long time, which led to his wife and mother of his children being upset. "You need your kids around you just like we need you," she sent to him via her PGP phone. "You have been gone for too long from your family and have resorted to expressing your anger on everybody who comes in your way. Do you know that even Faisal is very bothered by that? Some time ago, he said that once he's older, that he will get his revenge on everybody that caused us not to be with our father. Don't you see that your kids are full of rage, and it will never end once they grow older? They will still be filled with rage and seeking for revenge that everything repeats itself." Then on the 16th of December 2019, he was arrested in Dubai in his luxury villa on the Palm after a long manhunt. Dubai police followed more than 10 people who were allegedly in contact with Ridwan. This led them to the villa on the Palm. However, the villa looked totally abandoned. All the shutters were closed, there were no cars, nor was there any movement during the day. In the nighttime, however, there was one man who threw away the trash every night, right before it would get picked up by the garbage truck. This man would also drop off medicines and food sometimes. This was a signal for the police that there were indeed people inside the house. Dubai police still did not know what to expect. Rumours back in the Netherlands were that Ridwan may have had plastic surgery to change his facial features. Would they even be able to recognise him? They decided to go through with their mission and entered the home on that 16th of December, and despite the limited information, they were right, and found Ridwan inside the villa.
Damn.
In the villa, police found large sums of money, Dutch magazines reporting on his crimes, laptops and smartphones. According to the officers on the scene, Ridwan was in shock when they came barging in. During his arrest, Ridwan claimed he was his own prisoner, paranoid and without freedom. He surrendered without resistance, and that's where, according to him, 72 hours of pure pain started. According to a statement Ridwan released after his arrest, he was held in an ice-cold room where he was tasered, beat up, fed unknown chemicals, and more. He went on to say that this picture that was spread of him after his arrest was edited. "I'm telling this because it's a fake photo. All the wounds in my face, like my broken nose, have been photoshopped out. Through his lawyer, Inez Vesky, he then spread the real pictures, clearly showing a beat-up Ridwan.
Ooh. What's that?
On these pictures, you can see the footprint of a boot on his forehead, a
Damn.
swollen ankle because of tie wraps that were too tight, and taser marks on his shoulder. He did look pretty beat up. After this rough interrogation, he was extradited to the Netherlands and jailed in the Dutch maximum security prison called the Abbey. And even though the failed hit in 2017 was already the beginning of the end, remember the hit that turned Nabil B into a crown witness against him? Well, Ridwan's arrest marked a point of no return. A trial spanning years would follow, and it would not only affect him and his family, it would affect the entire nation with the loss of a lawyer and a renowned journalist. Not to forget about the rest of his organization and business.
Yeah, niggas whacking lawyers, journalists. Yeah, it's over. They frying them. You ain't never getting out.
His partners, of course.
Stupid
Dutch
ass
police were
selfie.
eager to fight against the entire criminal power structure around Ridwan and were not going to rest until they succeeded. No one could have expected who were part of his organization. Stay with me, because we are about to get...
Hit the like button if you're watching this live. Hit the like button. It helps so more people can see this drawn and you feel me? Hit the like button. We vibing. We vibing.
into a conversation with the man himself. A month after his arrest, Ridwan was scheduled for his first interrogation in the Abbey. The transcript of this interrogation has been partly shared. Besides the PGP messages accredited to him, it is one of the first views inside Ridwan's mind where we can, in a sense, hear him talk and get to understand how he looked at things. It's January 2020, when Ridwan is brought into the interrogation room that is built especially for him in the prison complex. The interrogation room was equipped with state-of-the-art cameras and microphones. Once in the interrogation room, the only person he recognized was his lawyer Inez Vesky. One of the interrogators introduced himself as Ron, the other as Ronald. 5 of their colleagues were watching from the recording room. Since interrogations generally tend to flow better when the interviewee is at ease, the interrogators tried to normalize the situation a bit. The rules in force within the Abbey had been slightly softened. For instance, Ridwan was not interrogated behind glass, and his lawyer was allowed to attend the interrogation in the same room. Furthermore, Ridwan was brought to the interrogation studio without the usual handcuffs and other safety measures. This first interrogation is what investigators call a social interrogation, to get to know the suspect better and put him somewhat at ease. Ridwan declined the drink offered to him by the 2 detectives in the room, and that's when the interrogation started. "How would you prefer to be addressed?" one interrogator asked. "You can call me whatever you like," Ridwan replied. "But what is your need?" "I have no need for anything," Ridwan said. "We are as transparent as we can towards you," one of the interrogators said. To which Ridwan angrily replied, "Transparent? The prosecution is not that transparent. These days, everything is swept under the rug, right?" The tone was set. About the crimes he allegedly committed, he only expressed his annoyance. "Please look, let's just be clear. There is no such thing as truth in my case. Everything is based on lies and rumors. Everything that happens in the Netherlands, I probably did. So now that I'm jailed, all crime is nicely solved, right? Nothing happens outside anymore." Ridwan is also upset about the media. "You have trial by media, and in my case, judged by media. I get talked bad upon every day on every newspaper and on every television show, etc." After a few hours of Ridwan voicing his displeasure with his arrest and the way he has been treated thus far, he showed a more human side of him. "I have started smoking less. I don't really like rice. The meals in here are terrible. Even my cats eat better. I just like bread with cheese, halal salami or chicken." He goes on to explain why. When he greets people, he puts his hand on his heart as a sign of respect. Humanity is basically good though. How people develop themselves is their business. He admits that he does not pray, saying, "Maybe in the future I will become a good Muslim and pray 5 times a day. Who knows? I have always avoided hard drugs. The only thing I have ever used is a joint. And on occasions I have had wine, white wine, red wine. I am not a good Muslim when it comes to drinking. When we used to go out, I used to drink sometimes. Other than that, I don't have an addiction. Sometimes I drink one night, and then sometimes I don't drink for 6 months. So that I am a drug-using mad maniac? Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I have never used drugs in my life. Obviously directly referring to the rumours about him being a coked out maniac, which was spread first by Ebrahim Buzu back in 2015, remember? As the conversation went on, he said, "Family matters are private. I moved with my family to the Netherlands on my 2nd birthday. There were only 5 other Moroccan families there. I grew up mostly among Dutch people, so I speak Dutch very well." He also touched on sports, saying, "I only watch the summaries. I'm not going to watch for 90 minutes how the ball goes back and forth," to which the interrogator asked, "Who would you cheer for if the Netherlands played Morocco on the World Cup?" Ridwan replied by saying, "Both of them. If the Netherlands win, it's great. If Morocco wins, it's great. If the Netherlands play alone, then I am for the Netherlands. But Morocco is a bad team, right?" Then it was time for the interrogators to get to the points and quit the small talk. That's when the conversation turned a bit more hostile and awkward, especially when they had to go over his personal data. One of the interrogators believed Ridwan said "unfortunately yes" to the comment that everyone knows his surname. "I did not say unfortunately. Do you hear me say unfortunately?" The other interrogator believed that he actually heard it too. "My colleague said your name is already known. Then you said unfortunately yes." An annoyed Ridwan replied, "I didn't say that. You said that. Can you rewind the tape?" The detective laughed and said that they will do that indeed. Ridwan would not let it go. "Just rewind," he said. "I didn't say unfortunately, so don't put words in my mouth." Sometime later, Ridwan becomes annoyed at being asked for his name. "My name? It is in all newspapers every day, in all media, in all TV shows, and then you ask my name?" Detectives find it extraordinary that Ridwan managed to stay out of the hands of investigation authorities for so long. He said, "I never hid. I just sat quietly waiting for you guys. It took a bit long." Regarding his arrest, he said, "One of the officers put a firearm to my head. Look, they are going to deny it, but I know what happened there. I know what it was like. I had to sit in a freezer with a temperature below 0 to be interrogated, without sleeping. Pills were put in my drink. My nose closed. The craziest things. I was kept up for 3 whole days straight. They beat me up severely. I was so battered I couldn't open my eyes. I was too swollen. They then took a passport photo," which is the photo that was also released to the media. As the interrogation progressed, Ridwan started shuffling back and forth on his chair. Did he have any physical discomfort? "My tailbone. It's pretty battered, yes," he said. He indeed cannot sit for long. "What happened?" "Well, if you lie down, I can show you what they did to me back in Dubai. What can I say about it? What they did there is not pleasant, let me put it that way. Otherwise, I would still be able to walk straight." At the far end of the interrogation, one of the interrogators asked Ridwan, "What do you think about the fact that it is already stated that, if proven, we will go for life?" To which Ridwan replied coldly, "You can better spend the money from this fake trial on the teacher shortage, on healthcare, or on the police shortage, instead of on me. If the judge just gives me a life in prison tomorrow, okay, so be it. Next case." Such an interesting quote. If the judge gives me life in prison tomorrow, okay, so be it. Next case. Do you think he really took it this lightly? Or was he just bluffing? As the interrogation ended, Ridwan said, "If you want to start talking small talk about religion or whatever, about history or about Camp Vught, so be it. But other than that, I have nothing at all to say. Ideally, I would have a cassette tape where I could record the phrase, 'right to remain silent,' and then I could play it all the time." In the following interrogations, Ridwan indeed did not say a word anymore. One can only wonder what he would have to say about what was going to happen to his entire organization. Because the next month, on the 7th of February 2020, Ridwan Tahi's right-hand man, Said Razouki, was arrested. Together with Ridwan, Said rose up to the criminal ladder and went from petty crimes to selling hash to the real deal, coke smuggling. Within the organization, Ridwan became the shot caller, and Said his trusted right-hand man. He was also somewhat of a wiser figure. Where Ridwan would act without thinking, Said would take the time to first think things through. As the second man in line, Ridwan would give Said assignments he wanted to get done. Said in his turn would push this assignment along the line to the right people. If someone had a message for Ridwan, Said would be the one the message was given to which he would share it with Ridwan and vice versa. Said also took care of getting the hits done that Ridwan ordered. In addition, Said took care of the product. If a shipment came in, he made sure the kilos were distributed. 50 kilos here, 200 there, and so on. As the two became increasingly more sought after by law enforcement all over the world, Said fled to Colombia. It took months of investigation to arrest him. Undercover agents embarked on a thorough investigation in Colombia, targeting Said based on a vague tip, assuming that he was in the country. They went on to uncover his interests, habits, and what motivated him. As Plan 1, they used advanced listening devices on an airplane and flew it over Medellin's upscale neighborhoods to find leads, but Said proved elusive by using an old, untraceable phone. For Plan 2, they shifted their focus to his religious activities, monitoring the city's 3 mosques. After weeks of surveillance, they spotted an older man near a mosque who appeared to be Said. The agents followed him to a high-rise building in Sabaneta. They immediately rented apartments in the same building to observe him. Said rarely left his apartment, except to go to the mosque.
See how they work? Them niggas will rent apartments to watch you, nigga. Yeah, they own you, they own you. Them niggas will be your neighbor. You think it's a new motherfucker just moved in. This nigga feds.
He ordered halal food, so he did not have to leave his home, though this was ultimately what gave him away. Over the course of 11 months, they obtained more information about him and then finally managed to get a high-quality picture confirming his identity. Shortly after, they overheard him discussing leaving the country, triggering an urgent response from law enforcement. Colombia's Comandos Junglas, their highly trained anti-narcotics enforcement, stormed Said's apartment on February 7th, 2020. In a desperate attempt to escape, he jumped from a 15-meter-high window. He got injured and couldn't walk anymore, leading to his arrest. Surprisingly, Said lived in a small, dirty apartment, the total opposite of what we usually imagine a wealthy drug smuggler lives like. After being detained for over a year in Colombia, Said was extradited to the Netherlands in December 2021. He was part of the extensive Marengo trial. Prosecutors called him completely relentless and eventually demanded a life sentence in February 2023. Said was suspected of being involved in multiple hits, multiple attempted hits, and multiple hits that were being planned. Absolute nonsense, he said, after hearing the demand. He denied all accusations that were made. In July 2023, Said was allowed to speak on the last day of court. He prepared 2 sheets pleading his innocence and denying that he had anything to do with any hits or criminal organization. "I have never given the order to have someone removed off the playing field. I don't have anything to do with Mr. Taghi," he said. Well, regardless of this statement, this meant that one pillar of Ridwan's organization was gone, but police had several more to go. On the 7th of October 2021, Ridwan's cousin, Jawad F, was arrested in Morocco. Jawad is the oldest son of Ridwan's oldest sister. He was arrested for his involvement in a hit gone wrong. Back in November 2017, 2 hitters had gotten orders to take out Mustafa F in Morocco, a successful drug smuggler and known rival of Taghi. However, due to a big mistake, the hitters took out an innocent 26-year-old medical student, which also happened to be the son of an important Moroccan judge. The young man was wearing a white t-shirt, just like Mustafa, and sat in the chair where Mustafa had sat shortly before. Jawad's involvement in this hit got him sentenced to 6 years in prison in Morocco. That was not the only hit he was involved in, though. The name of 28-year-old Jawad, nicknamed Bole, had featured in numerous major police investigations in the Netherlands for years, and they wanted to prosecute him too. For example, he has been formally charged as a suspect of directing preparations for the hit on lawyer Dirk Wiersum, the lawyer of Crown witness Nabil B, on the 18th of September 2019. Furthermore, he allegedly orchestrated the attack on another criminal rival of Ridwan. This man was lured to a place in Utrecht on the 30th of October 2019 under false pretenses of a drug deal. Instead, he was beaten with numerous objects, a beatdown he survived only by luck. Jawad was basically another one of Ridwan's men when it came to exerting violence.
Ja, neef en advocaat inderdaad van Ridwan Taghi vrijdag opgepakt. Ja, hij was volop actief als...
Een paar uur geleden bracht de politie het nieuws naar buiten dat er opnieuw een man is aangehouden in verband met de moord op advocaat Dirk Wiersum. Volgens verschillende kranten gaat het om de neef van Ridwan Taghi, de meest gezochte crimineel van Nederland, die door het Openbaar Ministerie wordt gezien als opdrachtgever voor de moord op de advocaat.
De advocaat en neef van Ridwan
Taghi. Cousin Youssef Taghi was arrested. But Youssef was more than just a cousin. He was also a lawyer. Ridwan's lawyer. This position allowed him to visit Ridwan frequently in the maximum security prison. Yusuf was basically the most important link for Ridwan to the outside world after he got jailed. He was first granted entry to the maximum security prison on the 12th of March 2021. In the months that followed, there were exactly 98 moments of contact between Yusuf and Ridwan Taghi, including 22 visits. These visits sometimes lasted as long as 2 to 3 hours, though they used only a fraction of this time to talk about their judicial case. Among other things, Ridwan and Yusuf communicated about drug trafficking, planning violence against a former brother-in-law of Ridwan Taghi, bribing government officials, and plans for a breakout. Especially that last topic of discussion was very important. Despite there being a rule in place that a lawyer and his client cannot be tapped, there was a reasonable doubt that Yusuf was misusing his position as Ridwan's lawyer. In addition, police got a tip that even while locked up in the maximum security prison, Ridwan was somehow continuing to run his operation. This caused the sacred rule to be broken, and every conversation of Ridwan and Yusuf was being listened to without them knowing.
Wow.
The two could be heard whispering in Dutch and Arabic and constantly writing and scratching on paper. Sometimes, they would start to talk loudly in Dutch and Arabic about the most random things, to then switch it back to whispering again. This indicated that apparently the communication they had was intended to remain hidden from others. This caused for even more suspicion, to which they made another drastic decision to hang up cameras. The footage of this camera showed Ridwan writing on a piece of paper and then showing it to Yusuf. Yusuf in turn made a picture of the writing via his iPad. Yusuf would also show Ridwan pictures via his iPad, to which Ridwan replied by writing on paper again, and so forth. Some messages showed that Ridwan was still reigning over his organization. For example, one message read, 9 million to woman of undisclosed name, 5 million to his mother, and 2 million to man who lives with his mother. Once Ridwan's messages were too long, to which Yusuf replied by writing on his iPad, too much words, short is the key to success, and write clear, I have to transcribe it. To which Ridwan simply nodded his head. Well, it didn't stop with discussing business arrangements. Besides discussing Taghi's operations, they were actively discussing and organizing 2 violent prison break plans as well. One of those was called Plan BIOS. The other was called Plan C. Plan BIOS was supposed to be a prison break that would require the help of highly trained and heavily armed Navy SEALs and 1,500 liters of oil to make the roads surrounding the prison slippery. It even entailed cutting off all communication and electricity surrounding the jail. Here are some of the intriguing messages the two wrote to each other. Like I said earlier, the men mixed speech with text when communicating.
Damn, lawyer about to get cooked. Lawyer risked it all for this nigga. He playing with the millions. You heard the millions he throwing out 9 million there, 5 million there. Yeah, lawyer up. Now nigga done fucked everything up though. Hit the like button.
The following is purely what was written. It must be said that sometimes things don't immediately make sense either. Yusuf said, we'll get a phone call today. Undisclosed name and his group will work with undisclosed name to discuss BIOS. Do you agree? Ridwan replied, I don't understand anything about BIOS. This isn't child's play. If undisclosed name doesn't come, I will not live or will never ever see daylight again. I can't say anything about BIOS yet, only once I know their plan. Thought they were ready with everything. After a reply from Yusuf, Ridwan stresses once again the importance of Plan BIOS. BIOS isn't a game. My life is dependent on it. Why is it taking so long? BIOS has priority. BIOS has to go perfect. These people are expecting it, so it has to be silenced, not by brute force. Once I am out, make sure there are a lot of bikes. Bike in front, bike behind. Check for cameras on the escape route. Check YouTube for movies about my cell. You'll see the window and which iron it is. Make sure that everything's planned perfect. No dumb guys. I want Navy SEALs. Real guys, not robbers. Then in a meeting months later, Ridwan clearly expresses his frustration with how long it is all taking and that there is still no plan. Still nothing yet. It has to be the Navy SEAL way. You think too easy, really. Make expenses, give them guys some money. Not too much, only when well done. Blueprint with plan, floor plan. Everything should have been there already. I get a bad feeling from your talks and promises. I want to see exact plan now. I ask 1,000 times for plan, nothing now. Blueprint soon, otherwise F off. So besides Plan BIOS, they also had Plan C. The men wanted to kidnap 4 EBI employees and demand a release. though it was discussed less elaborate than Plan BIOS. Ridwan said for Plan C, "Those names need to be found out. That is Plan C. If I say code word Megamindy, it is time for Plan C, okay? Those names are important." The names of the 4 people were actually found. This resulted in them having to go in hiding for a long time. During these lengthy sessions, Yusuf realized the risks he took and wrote, "In case it ever comes out, it's clear that there is information brought out." It did come out. Yusuf Tahi was arrested. In January 2023, he was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison. During his trial, Yusuf Tahi said that he felt seriously pressured by his cousin. However, the court saw insufficient evidence for this. The defendant himself took the decision to assist his cousin. There are no signs of pressure. The court considered it proven that Yusuf Tahi played a key role in cousin Ridwan's criminal organization. Defendant was more than just an errand boy. He also thought about how he could aid the criminal organization, the court stated. Yusuf said the following in court about his nephew. "He tells you information, and even though you don't want to hear it, it is shared with you. That is how you get sucked into it. Millimeter by millimeter. Not doing what was said could bring me in serious trouble. Not cooperating would make me look like an informant. I knew too much. I hoped to get out of this quietly, but I guess it did not work." So at this moment in Ridwan's story, we are now 4 years after his arrest in Dubai. Just a quick summary of what we have seen so far. His right-hand man, Saeed, his cousin Jawad F, and his lawyer Yusuf were arrested. Plus, rather crucial as well, his breakout plans were discovered. Quite a lot, right? Well, we are far, far from finished. But first, I am constantly improving the quality and the duration of the videos for you all. This one took a lot of work. You could immensely help the channel by taking a quick second to leave a like and a comment that doesn't cost a thing, but will allow me to keep on improving and serving you with the best quality videos. A true win-win. Also, be sure to subscribe and help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers. You're the best. Let's get back to it. Because Yusuf Tahi was not Ridwan's only lawyer that would see time behind bars, his other lawyer, Ines Veski, got herself in trouble too. Ines Veski is one of the Netherlands' most renowned criminal lawyers. She's also known for her particular looks. However, don't let these looks fool you. She became Ridwan's lawyer in 2019, shortly after his extradition from Dubai. Many immediately questioned why she took him on as a client. Right after Ines became Ridwan's lawyer, PGP messages showed how his family desperately looked for ways to still communicate with him. Not much later, Ines Veski had a PGP phone herself too, to solely stay in touch with Ridwan's son Faisal, who lived in Dubai. This did not seem to sit well with her. "You understand I can't say anything. I also hope this is not shared with third parties as well," a message sent by her read. Faisal, in his turn, also instructed his aunts, Ridwan's sister, back in the Netherlands before every visit Ines had with Ridwan in prison. This aunt would frequently visit Ines in person as well. One of the messages Faisal sent to his aunt was, "When are you with the lawyer? Can you tell her that she turns on her phone? And can you also ask if she maybe could find out what my father would like me to do?" Another message read, "I think, aunts, that you also have to ask the lawyer to visit dad tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, since there is a lot to talk about." In other PGP messages, the son once again inquires about a decision that needs to be made. Did she had anything nice to say? Can she also ask if there is something, how we can help him? Also, please have her ask what I have to do about undisclosed names money. If she can ask that as a priority so he doesn't keep emailing about it. Messages, however, also show that Ines was not responding fast enough, according to Faisal. Lawyer is being strange. Not once she emailed since she visited him. Usually she emails every few days. Sometime later, another message complaining about Ines's communication. That lawyer is just crazy, never emailing, never texting. She is a crazy, weird woman. Out of nowhere, on the 21st of April 2023, the breaking news erupted that Miss Ines Veski was arrested by Dutch police. All the headlines in the Netherlands were about her that day. Her office in Rotterdam and her home were raided and thoroughly searched by police, which is quite unusual to do because of the strict confidentiality laws a lawyer has to operate under. Just like Yusuf Tahi, she was accused of being part of Ridwan's organization and serving as a messenger for him. Because despite Yusuf being behind bars, police still had the feeling that Ridwan was able to communicate with the outside world. During a hearing in July 2022 in the Yusuf case, her name got dropped as a messenger as well. She was actually the first who had delivered messages on behalf of Ridwan even before Yusuf was in the picture. According to intercepted messages between family members of Ridwan Tahi, they gave her a USB stick with secret information. She had to show Ridwan the information on this USB stick via her laptop and share his answers with the family. These family members could then take the necessary actions. One of the intercepted messages read, "If she can take it with her Friday, that would be great. Then we will have a response within a week. Even better if she would print it out too." After going through PGP messages, the information on the USB stick referred to drug transports, because shortly after, Ridwan's son messaged Rafael Imperiale about finances. Imperiale is the Italian mob boss Ridwan did business with, but who is interestingly enough also Faisal's father-in-law. Faisal's girlfriend is Rafael Imperiale's daughter. "I will tell father. Hopefully in a few weeks he will be able to reply." Once again, Ines Vesky did not reply fast enough, upsetting Ridwan's son. A month later, the son contacted Imperiale once again. There's no way to communicate with him at the moment. Then, another month later, Ridwan finally replied via Ines. Ridwan's son was able to relay that answer back to Imperiale. The answer was a calculation about a payment for drugs. However, Ridwan also voiced his disappointment with Imperiale for apparently not keeping his accounting in check. He went on to say to his son that he should now exclude Imperiale from any further drug transports. Back to Ines's arrest. On June 1st, 2023, she was released from prison after it was determined that there were no more grounds to detain her any longer. Yet, she does remain a suspect in the case. Discussion arose whether Ridwan and his family forced her to do it, or if she cooperated freely, and if she maybe even had herself arrested because the pressure had gotten too much. Either way, she was suspended as a lawyer.
Duh.
On the 21st of April 2023, Anwar Tahi was arrested. Anwar, yet another cousin of Ridwan, is considered to be an important associate in Ridwan's criminal organization. He had been arrested 2 times prior for his involvement in Ridwan's organization, but he had to be let go due to a lack of evidence. This time, it was different. Anwar is suspected of standing at the helm of his own sub-organization that was involved in stealing, sweeping, stashing, and prepping cars that would be used for hits Ridwan ordered. Besides that, Anwar is also suspected of drug smuggling, as well as being directly involved in the hits of lawyer Dirk Viersum. Though he has always denied this, prosecutors think there is enough evidence to convict him this time. The case is still ongoing, and the next court session is scheduled for the 14th of November. Then, at the end of July 2023, one of the last pieces still standing from Ridwan's organization was arrested. Remember? The son who Ridwan sent that kissing selfie to about 7 years ago. It was his son, Faisal Tahi, now 22 years old, who was arrested. The arrest was made at the request of the Dutch authorities, based on the suspicion that Faisal, also known as Genius, was a member of his father's criminal organization. Faisal Tahi, who studied in Dubai, denied the allegations against him. The Dutch government approved a treaty with the United Arab Emirates to facilitate extradition of criminals involved in organized crime a while back. Not long after this agreement, Faisal was arrested. However, he is yet to be extradited, despite the treaty being in full effect. According to insiders, an initial request for Faisal Tahi's extradition has been rejected by the Dubai court because the judge did not consider the suspicions serious enough. At the time of writing this, an appeal is pending. Investigating authorities assumed that Faisal took a leading role in the criminal organization after his father's arrest. He became the head of the family, taking care of his mother and his 6 siblings. This is according to intercepted communications, which we have covered earlier. Faisal Tahi allegedly co-directed the organization's drug trafficking and money laundering, plus plotted with his father to get him out of the Ebi by force. The case against Ridwan Tahi is so extensive that there is no verdict yet. Over the years, there have been a lot more crimes added to his trial. He is looking at life in prison, which, looking at the case right now, seems to be the suspected outcome. If what he is accused of is proven, Ridwan Tahi has brought a lot of destruction and violence to the world, especially the Netherlands. Never have the Dutch seen such violent acts such as taking out a lawyer, a crime reporter, the brother of a key witness, innocent people, and so on. However, despite what he is accused of, Ridwan can still count on the support of several people. They were even stood outside the courts once.
Media veroordeeld. Fuck the media. Fuck justitie.
This was the story of Ridwan Tahi. I really appreciate you watching till the end. Please don't forget to leave a like, a comment sharing your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already.
Crazy ass story. Crazy ass story. I'm out though, y'all. I'm off this.